In the heart of Ilkeston in Derbyshire stands Dalby House, which in its 400-year history has been a family home, a doctor's surgery and a school boarding house. Since 1982, however, it's been home to Erewash Museum. With a collection of artefacts which spans over 10,000 years, the museum reflects the people that have lived and worked in the Erewash area.
Cecil Hargreaves was the chap who collected the majority of the bits and pieces that are on show. Over the years, of course, a lot has been added. A lot has been done to the building, trying to keep as much as possible of the old style paintwork, colours and things like that. But of course, modern requirements do rather interfere with that, and we have such things as emergency signs over the doors, which we'd rather not have. There's all sorts of things in the building that you rather catch you. Fireplaces in various places. In fact, virtually every room has its own fireplace. The quality goes down as you get higher up, presumably for the servants.
Erewash Museum contains reminders of one of the most important periods in history, the Second World War.
Ilkeston had quite a bit of industrial work, mills and Stanton Iron Works in particular, which found work for thousands of people at various times, and culminating in the wartime when it made 70% of the bombs which were dropped on Germany, not just by the English planes but by the Americans as well. So that was a vast tonnage of bombs. They did not fill the bombs, they just made the cases. They were cast in Stanton Iron Works. And that was the third war that Stanton had been there to provide munitions.
Although Sid has now retired, the museum still has a huge place in his heart.
The museum, as I say, has been here about 27 years. I've only been here about 20. During that time, we have built up from being open just on Saturday mornings only till 4 days a week. It started off with very few people coming in, and it has built up until we almost topped 1,000 for the week. I came here, as I said, just to do a Saturday morning job at one time, but it grew to 4 days a week, and I just can't stay away from the place. I keep coming back. It's a very happy house, and it's always had a very happy outlook. We've just received an accolade for the Stanton Gallery, and providing the cut stone hit us, we should go from strength to strength.
Erewash Museum allows the local community to see the history of their local area, and in spring, summer and autumn have special events held on Saturdays for all ages, and would encourage anyone who hasn't already to pay this wonderful museum a visit, as it's a credit to the Erewash community.